Alberto Rosa, ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the New York Mets going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Corey Julks steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. They got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike Stockman.
So 2 down. Alberto Rosa up now for the Mets. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 19th home run of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 out, bases empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rosa makes the play, and a couple of quick outs.
The shortstop.
Rosa measures 6 feet 6 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Ripped on a line to center. Robert brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead at 3-0. And here is Alberto Rosa. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Schuster in his 3rd season, 27 years old, a former 1st-round pick in 2020. 1 down, bases empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now it's going to be Alberto Rosa. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. And that one wrapped foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Alberto Rosa currently on a 10. Top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alberto Rosa. Martin back to work. Foul ball there. The Mets have raced out of the gate to start the season. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Man at first. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. This one popped up. Take it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And forget it. That's his 99th career homer. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So a man at first. And now it's going to be Mike Tauchman. There goes the runner.
Ball 2.
No throw, safe at second. One out, bases empty. Rosa needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And there's a foul ball. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Smith checks the runner, and he's back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball 4. Throw to third, and he's out.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base, so kind of counterproductive.
That's out to center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 5-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but Nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Rosa, the next to hit, takes ball one. Out to short. Montgomery in plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs. Rosa kept the hitting streak alive. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard. Alberto Rosa ready to put on a. So digging in, Corey Julks. Baker aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the power hitting catcher, Alberto Rosa. And that one upstairs, ball one. Rosa with a homer in his last game. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they're on the board. It's 5-1. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Luis Robert now. Runner on the go.
Ball 2.
No throw. He's in there safely. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Tying run is in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 5-5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo, runner on the go. This one in the air. Montgomery drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So bases all loaded up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Alberto Rosa. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Fought off foul. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball well struck left field. That's back. Going, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-5.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Cade Marlowe steps to the plate for the White Sox. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
And that one finds its way through. Coming around third is Stallings. The relay to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. Here's the catcher, Alberto Rosa. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. And that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 13-5. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So up next for New York, Alberto Rosa. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Ball.
Vientos off of first with 2 away. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 17-7. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Rosa. Alberto Rosa with an. This is Willie Castro. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And it's even up. Rosa made a massive impact in his last game with 4 home runs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
A 4-homer game, Boog. That's just rare power. His name is in a club with guys like Lou Gehrig, Willie Mays, Chuck Klein, and Mike Schmidt. It's pretty nice company to keep.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 26th of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ryan Reynolds here, 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
That's the ball.
Play at the plate, and they cut him down. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Rosa, in his 2nd season, 22 years old.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air. Horowitz makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Trying to bunt his way on. Tosses to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Hit in the air, center field. Bay in position. Calls it in, 2 away. So 2 away with nobody on. Jorge Polanco, the next Pirate to hit. The 2-1. Drops one down in front of the plate. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dauri Moreta.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Rosa swings through it for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Carmen Majinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Hard ground ball, base stop. So a man on base to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Tied at 4. Runner on the move. This one in the dirt. throw to second, and he's out.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. So they're all loaded up. Just missed. Gets the call. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count.
And that one gets away at the plate. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And stepping in for New York, Drew Gilbert. The Mets down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. Rosa kept the hitting streak alive. Had a pair of hits, one of them a home. Alberto Rosa. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a sac bunt here. Toss to Alonso, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Alberto Rosa stands in now and watches strike one. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And there's one down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jorge Polanco. And he drops it down the third baseline. Toss to Alonso, and Polanco is out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Whips it to Moore. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. 2 on, 1 out. Brian Reynolds here. Double steal.
Oh, that pitch is out.
No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. 1 out. Base is empty. Line drive caught.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more.
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw out of third. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Alberto Rosa. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one misses. Ball 1. There's the strike at the knees. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bay makes the grab, one away.
Man, that's one of those.
Rosa had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate.